Hey guys, welcome back to Cooking and Eating Adventures with Cola. If you are new to this channel, please go ahead and feel free to subscribe down below and make sure that that post notification bell is turned on all. That way you're notified every single time your girl uploads a new video, and give the video a thumbs up. Hey guys, so today we are going to be in the kitchen cooking. We're going to be making beef oxtails. I'm going to try to make this quick as possible, real simple and easy. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it my normal way or my second normal way, but I know that we're making them, okay? We making them. And so since there's nothing else left to be said, let's get this thing cracking and smacking. We have our oxtails here. They've been washed and cleaned. We're just about to start seasoning them. We're going to use, some garlic, onion powder, black pepper, Creole seasoning, Cajun seasoning. Did I say onion powder? We're going to use crushed red, and I heavily season it. The main part is if I'm going to brown them first, or if I'm just going to boil them or bake them, or however, because I've done it all those ways. I've browned them, I've fried them, I've baked them, I've gravied them. I do all that. At the end of the day, the goal is they're going to end up in gravy and onions. That's how they're going to end up. So let me finish seasoning these. As I said, it's onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper. You season it however you choose, whatever seasons you like. I heavily season my meat because it just deserves to be heavily seasoned. I will not heavily season it with salt because I have some other stuff that's going to have some salt in it, so I won't have that much. I won't use a lot of salt when I'm seasoning the meat, but once I make the gravy and stuff, then yes. All right, so we'll go from there. You see how I have to turn it over on each side and season each side very well to make sure it is thoroughly seasoned all over. The meat has been heavily coated. It's seasoning. I'm going to start adding like the jalapeno. I'm going to add the shallot. I'm going to add also onion. I'm going to also add in bell pepper because I decided I'm going to bake this in the oven. This is the my unfavorite way of doing it, by doing it in the oven. It's not going to end up in the oven. It's going to end up on the stove, but I don't feel like frying it because normally I would roll it in flour, fry it in some grease, and then put it in a pot and then boil it. But I'm going to do it this way because I really don't feel like doing the frying thing. So this is the easier way for me. So let's start cutting up all of our veggies. You can see these oxtails have been seasoned down, okay? When I say they've been seasoned down, I sprinkled sugar over them too. Not much, but some, because that's how I do my beef, depending on what I'm making. So like I showed you in the beginning, onion powder, garlic powder, crushed red pepper, a little sea salt, black pepper, Creole seasoning, Cajun seasoning. And did I miss anything? If I missed anything, I'll come back and say it, but that's pretty much it. And then I cut up half of a bell pepper, a half an onion, half a shallot, half a jalapeno, because the rest of it is going to go in the pot when I make the gravy. But look how heavily seasoned that is. And I'm just going to put it in the oven. You can fry this. Normally I fry this. I would dip it in flour and fry it halfway in oil and then pull it out, but I just don't feel like standing up doing all of that, so I'm doing it this way. I'm just going to bake it in the oven, and then it's going to go in a flour mixture because it's going to get made in gravy, and I will show you that. But right now the oven is heating. I'm going to set the oven, well, I have the oven set for 450. I'm going to wrap this in foil. I don't think I have any beef broth. If I have beef broth, I'm going to put beef broth at the bottom. If not, I'm going to just put water. I have the beef broth, guys. All right, so we're going to put some beef broth in the bottom of the pan. So we're just going to... just like that. Broth's in. Now let's pop it in the oven. We're going to wrap this in foil. We always want to put the shiny side down because that was a trick that my mom taught me. That helps cook the meat when the shiny side is down. The dull side goes up. This is the dull side. That's why this side is up. And then this is the shiny side. The shiny side always go down, guys. So let's put this in the oven and then we'll go from there. So this is how they look partway through. They are not done. They are still very tough. I'm going to put them back in the oven with the foil on. Let them cook for another hour. And I'm going to start working on my gravy. Or I might just put them in a pot and finish boiling them. That'll be quicker. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So I just have some oil a little bit of olive oil in this pot that I like to cook in or make my stews in. And I'm just about to add some flour because I'm basically making gravy, okay? So we're going to just add flour to this oil. And we're going to add it until I feel like it's enough for my gravy, okay? See how it's starting to... enough gravy. That should be enough. Okay, see, I didn't flour the oxtails. If I would have floured the oxtails like I normally do and fry them, then I wouldn't need to add so much flour in the pot to make gravy. But let's see if this is... Do not burn it. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of a little bit more oil. Yeah, let me add a little bit more oil. So you want your gravy to be pretty golden brown. This is not quite the brown I'm looking for, but I can get it to the brown that I need it. I'm just gonna start adding in my onions now because I do not want to burn this whatsoever, because then I would have to start all the way over, and I'm not about to do all of that. So we adding in onions, jalapenos, and shallots into that pot, okay? This is the same method I would use if I would have just fried the oxtails, which that way is easier because you flour the oxtails, right? When you fry them in oil, you flour them, which will help make your gravy. So you wouldn't have to use as much flour when you're making your gravy because your oxtails already would have had flour on them. But I just didn't feel like doing that. So, but either way it go, I promise you, either way it go, they gonna come out good. I promise. Normally I put sugar in my gravy. You might be saying why. Trust me, it evens out. It does something. I don't know. I can't tell you what it do, but I just know that if you was to taste my gravy, any gravies I make, whether I'm making smothered chicken and gravy, oxtail steak gravy, whatever, I put sugar in my gravy, and I promise you, you would never taste the sweetness, and you'll be like, dang, this gravy is good. I promise. When my boyfriend, who is West African, he found out I did that, he was like, is that why it tastes so good? And I was like, maybe not, I don't know. So we're going to use the juices from the oxtail, and we're going to use that to pour into our gravy mixture, guys. This, I should have let this brown more. Sorry, my son's in the background playing. I should have let this brown more before I put the onions in it, because now it's like really light brown. But like I said, I'm going to be able to get it, because technically it's supposed to be like a pretty golden brown. Like, this is too light. This is more like a whitish color. But I'm about to show y'all how I'm going to do it. Juices from the oxtails in here. Now I'm about to pour the rest of that beef broth in here. And I'm going to add another onion, because there's not enough onion for me. I like a lot of onions in my gravy. But I'm going to add the other onion towards the end, because they'll cook away. I like to see the onion in my... That's closer to the brown that I was talking about. I would like for it to be a tiny bit more brown, but this is suitable. Okay. Now I'm going to start seasoning my gravy with the same seasonings: onion powder, garlic powder. I'm going to make sure I'm not going to put the more crushed red, because I put that jalapeno and I think it was hot. And plus I had already put the crushed red. Just going to be basically onion powder, garlic powder, and my Lipton onion soup mix. And then that's it. And then I'll test it to see. It may need a little sugar. I don't know. We have to see first, because I don't want to add too much. And then we're going to just let the oxtails cook slow and low. That's it. That's it, and that's all. So I'm going to start. I'm going to add some right now. Just like that. And we're going to let it cook. That's what it looks like right now. When it starts boiling and come up to a boil, it's going to look way different, guys. So But for now, this is what it looks like. And we are on our way. Not quite done yet, but we're almost there. This is the color that I wanted it, guys. This is the exact color. Oxtails take so long to cook, you guys. Especially if you want them to be tender, falling off the bone. You have to, y'all know I started out cooking it in the oven. Normally I would have dipped it in flour and fried it and then put it in a pot. But either way it go, it's going to take a couple hours, sometimes 3, you guys. That's my son in the background. He's deliberately talking because he sees that I'm recording. So just don't pay no attention to him. Y'all know how kids is. He's 3 years old. 3 years old, going on 53. Okay, next time you'll see this, it'll be plated. Okay, guys, and there you have it. My smothered oxtails, smothered in gravy, onions, jalapeno, and everything else, guys. Look at that. Garnished it with a little bit of green onions. And that's it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Make sure you tell a friend so that friend can tell a friend and that friend can tell a friend. Why? Because sharing is caring. Positive vibes only, guys. Be blessed. Bye. Bye. Bye, guys. Don't forget to keep God first. Be kind, exercise, and drink lots of water. Let's keep God first. Be kind, exercise, and drink lots of water. Now throw up kindness the same way you throw up confetti. Bye, guys. And don't be petty. Well, maybe sometimes. Yeah, sometimes it's okay to be petty. Nah, don't be petty, y'all. Don't be petty. Don't be petty. Don't be petty unless you really, really have to. All right. Okay. Bye, guys. Until the next time. Peace out.